So tell me, Nick, why did you choose the name Nexus? What does it mean? Where did it come from? Like, what's the history on that? It's kind of a weird word.
Yeah, I didn't choose it. I was actually looking for a name that was short and memorable. And when I read the E Myth and Good to Great, and I was working on starting the company. I was actually playing pool with a friend of mine who does our signs here and has done a lot of graphic work with us. Shout out to Scott Barris. And I was playing pool and I was thinking, and he was like, "Oh, why don't you name it Nexus?" And I was like, "It's a cool word. What the hell does that mean?" And he told me. It means a link in a chain or a connection or the most important center. And I was like, that's perfect. Like that's what property management is. It links all of these different services to the property owner, it links the tenant to the owner, like the center of all this chaos, like the eye of the storm kind of thing. And I went with that. And the main idea was short, memorable, and something that made sense, and it can go on and grow.
And what about the logo? Didn't you have a napkin? And we'll put this up on the screen. There was a napkin of your first ideas of the logo itself. Like, isn't it the Providence skyline?
Yes. So again, Scott Barris, another shout out. He helped me create the logo, and there's a picture of some of the early drafts, and I was actually playing poker at Mohegan Sun at the time. I had some Mohegan stationery on my leg in between hands. And I'd just be sketching stuff out. I took a picture of I think it was a T-shirt at the mall that had a monotone skyline of Providence. And then we took a picture and kind of outlined it, and then just try to get it down to one color and get the logo.
Interesting. So did you ever think about Dagnillo Property Management or Swag Boy Property Management? Like what?
All great names, maybe for another company. But no, I didn't want. I always thought that you limit yourself. You look, if you put your name on the company. There's a tailor shop over down that I go to, and it's like Frank's Tailoring. I'm like, "Hey, Frank." He goes, "No, I'm Dan. Frank's my dad." So it gets weird quickly and then if you say you want to sell a business, now you got to find a guy named Frank or somebody who doesn't mind running a business called Frank's when they're not Frank. So I didn't want my business to have limitations like that. I wanted it to live on its own as its own idea. I didn't want it to be my face or my name or limited by those things.
But you did put the Providence skyline.
Yeah, but I assumed that people weren't going to know what it was.
Well, now they know. The cat is out of the bag and it's all over the Providence skyline. So that's pretty cool, Nick. Anything else that you want to advise to any businesses that may be opening or somebody that's starting their own business and they're thinking about what to name it? Like some people like the Frank's Tailoring because they don't have a plan to be a nationwide company. They want to be a regional or a statewide company. So maybe there's benefit to them. Like how do you suggest, because you don't want to steer somebody.
Yeah, no, there's definitely businesses that might do better or have a better use for those types of names, and restaurants probably more local and not something that's looking to expand or franchise or anything like that. I'm sure you could maybe your name. I know a lot of our colleagues use their name as the name of their business, and for local environments that that's really gets them ahead.
Like Iggy's. Can work.
Yeah, Iggy's. We talked about Emilio Despirito.
Yep.
He made a name for himself, the company, everything. And John LaPointe, I know you're doing an interview with him. That type of stuff. So
interesting.
It all works.
So if you have any questions, if you need some help, maybe choosing a name, feel free to ask our CEO, Nick Dagnillo. Just leave a comment below, and Nick can give you his advice, and we'll go from there.
Perfect.
Sound good?
Awesome.
Once again, this is Greg from Nexus Property Management. Your property managed.